Hello everybody, Thatrunnermatt here, and today you join me from the living room, where we have got use of both hands. I have finally got round to setting up the vlogging recording camera, which is what this is currently attached to. So yes, the plan for today's video is to just sort of discuss what's going to happen in the next sort of 4 to 5 months, maybe a couple of other things, and yeah, we'll just jump straight in. So the first thing I need to do is do a couple of thank yous from Abingdon. I don't think I explicitly thanked anyone for the clips they sent in during the actual race, so there's 6, 7, 8 different people. You know who you are. You sent the clips in, and I used, as far as I'm aware, I used all of them. So unless I forgot, but if you've seen your clip in, thank you for that. I also need to thank Thatrunner for his mention in his Oxford Half vlog just before. I think his came out just before mine. So I just need to thank him for that, because it got me 20 to 30 extra subscribers, I think, from his, like, directly from his mention of me. Obviously it's not huge numbers, it's not getting up to 1,000 just yet, but every little helps, so thank you to Thatrunner. So next is another thing from the Abingdon Marathon that I completely forgot. I was obviously so focused on the race itself and it being the county champs that I completely forgot that it was in the Grand Prix. Again, stop me if you've heard this before, I was first Grand Prix finisher despite not winning the county champs, because the guy that won the county champs was from Southampton, the Southampton club, but he just lived in the area for enough time to qualify. So yes, I got another 100 points in the Grand Prix, which I think, as I said in after Woodstock, that I have already secured the individual title, but it's another 100 points. And then the last one is Encham 10k, which is in 4 weeks. It's the 26th of November. So yeah, 4 Sundays away. So it's going to be interesting to see what sort of time I can hit. Not going to have maybe 2 to 3 weeks of proper hard sessions and training for that. Might just sort of go out, try and go for a PB or try and win and just sort of see what happens. I've been told that there's the couple of guys that normally finish first and second. I've had chats with them on Strava and Instagram and that, and they have both said that they are not doing Encham. So, jury's out for who might actually win this year. That would lead me quite nicely into the team standings. For the women, Headington, I think, again, I might have said it before, but they are far and away, they won ages ago. But the men, as of Abingdon, the club, and Whitney men are dead tied. Well, we're tied on our best 9 scores. Yes, we've had 11 races. So tied on our best 9. We have got the stronger 2 non-scoring, like our worst scores are better than their worst scores. But essentially, whichever men's team, Whitney or Abingdon, win between the two of us at Encham will win the men's Grand Prix. So, and I mean, if we had the team that we've got at Encham at all the Grand Prix races, it would have been, it would have been sorted by Woodstock, if not before. But Encham is it's the big sort of Oxfordshire end of year race. Come run a 10k, see what you can do, providing it's not pissing it down or -1 degrees like it was a couple of years ago. So it's going to be very high, hopefully still a high quality field even without those 2 at the front that they're normally about sub 31, sub 30, give or take. So yes, we will certainly see come Encham 10k. So we've also got cross country. First one is this Sunday. Not too far to travel. It is at Cornbury Park near Finstock. So it's no more than 10-15 minute drive. We Whitney supplied the venue, and I believe Bicester are hosting. So because we're already hosting Gloucester Farm Park, which is event number 4. So yeah, that's Sunday. Marathon legs are still there. I might try a bit of faster stuff on Thursday just to tick them over, just to see what those faster paces feel like, and then we just crack on into Sunday and see how we get on. Obviously, we'll try and get a vlog. I might try and take a few bits to get some clips on. We'll see. And apart from cross country and Ensham, the only thing I've got for the rest of the year is the Chiltern Invitational. Obviously, this was an invitational race. I got my invite when I won the Chiltern Ridge 50k in 2022 last year. So this was an invite from the company Runaway Racing. I might put something here, and they have invited anyone in there that have finished in the top 3 or won their category in any of their races. I don't know if it's in a particular time frame, because they've only really been going since, I think, 2018 was their first year with races. So we will see who shows up. It's on the 10th of December, so 2 weeks after. So it'll be Ensham, then the second cross country, and then the Chiltern Invitational, which will, again, it'll be off road. Knowing the organizer, it'll be off road. It'll be hilly. There'll be some nasty bits in there. So it will certainly be a test, especially running three races in 3 weeks. Nothing I can't handle, but again, it'll be the second cross country the week before, and that can normally be carnage. And that leads us into the first target for 2024. Oh God, 2024. Ugh. Anyway, yes, Banbury 15. Entries are already open, so if you're looking for a 15 miler, because there's not many about, that's your one-stop shop for a 15 miler, really. It's mid-March. I want to say 19th of March next year, so 16 weeks away. And so my plan, my sort of current target, my first target, as I've said, is to try and break the course record. It is currently 1:21:44 from what I remember, and I won last year, and I ran 1:24:08. So it's 2.5, give or take 2.5 minutes that I'd need to take off from that time. So it's about 10 seconds a mile. And I looked at my time from Banbury 15 this year, and it was 5:35, 5:36 a mile. And then I checked my time from the from my fastest half this year, Chippenham, when I ran 71:12, and that was 5:23 a mile. So if I can get back to that fitness, the half marathon fitness, and hope I can hold it for another 2 miles, then that will be the plan for Banbury 15. So also want to talk about how I plan on sort of getting back to that fitness and potentially bumping it up past it to, just higher heights and hitting the target. They were lofty targets this year, the sub 70 half and the sub 230 marathon. Big PBs from last year. Big improvements compared to last year, but I just want to, highlight what I think I need to do to get that edge, to get those extra couple of minutes or even couple of seconds at certain races and distances, to get those new PBs and to get under those thresholds. So the first thing I wanted to look at was using the 20%. Now, I was saying 20% on its own. Some people will know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those that don't, you've got your 80-20 rule. So 80% of your running should be easy recovery from your sessions, nice and chilled. If you're running with someone, it'll be you can talk, you can have a chat whilst you're running. Time just flies. So yeah, the 80% should be easy, and then the 20% is your hard stuff, your your speed sessions, anything that's faster than an easy run, really. If you're doing those efforts, it'll be difficult to talk, if at all. Potentially that includes your races, your park run, if you do race those, if you do them at all. And then just anything faster. It would even include your strides at the end of a run. That still counts as part of your race. You're running weekly mileage. So what I'm trying to get across is I want to use that 20% properly. So if I'm doing 60-mile weeks, really get to that. Use those 12 miles properly, because there's been times where I've done 60 miles, getting towards 70, and I'm only doing, maybe not even more than 10 miles of speed work in a week. And, well, it's essentially that. I just want to use that 20%, whatever mileage I do that week, as speed work to improve. That's just how it is. There's weeks where I've done, 75, 80 miles, and I felt fresh. But then in my head, it's just like, well, you're feeling fresh. Why not just go out and do those runs a bit harder? So that is just a mindset thing of trying to get it sorted. Simple as that, really. And another section I briefly want to look at is my weight training. For those of you that follow me on Strava, if you don't, it's in the description. I do a workout in the mornings before for the past 6 to 8 weeks, it's been before I go for a run. As of tomorrow, it will be before I go to work, which will be a nice shift for the body. Anyway, I've got, a session that I do. I do, plank and crunches and all this other stuff. Squats, deadlifts, all the good stuff. And essentially, I just need heavier weights that I can use at home. I'm not against going to the gym. It's just that extra 10 minutes of walking there, 10 minutes walking back, 10 minutes potentially waiting for someone to get off whatever piece of apparatus you're using, 10 minutes of pissing about on your phone. It's all those little extra 10, 15 minutes that add up to in a day, in a week, that can just be cut out if I've got the weights at home. So I've currently got 15 kilo hex dumbbells. So I'm currently searching for 17.5 and or 20s. So, and I don't really want to pay through the nose for them. Hopefully there'll be some Black Friday deals, but if anyone isn't using any, and I'd like to make an offer, and then yes, I will start getting those in and using those as well to increase the muscular strength and endurance and keep the injuries off. So I think that will just about do it for what is happening in the life, the near and indeed far future of Thatrunnermatt. If you did enjoy, of course, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Again, if you've got any weights that you are willing to part with for a good price, do let me know. You people that watch, drop a comment, Instagram, all the good stuff. And until the next one, trust the process. Bye.